All right, man. Let's talk about the playoff hunt. A lot of people asked about it on the live stream, so let's kind of take a look at where the Lions sit in the playoff hunt right now and things that have to happen. Right. So appreciate y'all for tapping in. Don't forget, the best way you can support the channel is by sharing the channel with somebody. All right. Sharing it, thumbs up the video, share it with a fan, share it on social media, screen record it. Got my permission to do that. Don't forget you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter as well too, so you can follow me on those platforms. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description in the link tree. But just hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere for Spotify, Anchor, to those other platforms right now. So at the end of the day, how it's looking, um, Lions pretty much probably got to win out. We kind of go through some bootleg scenarios from our vantage point. Emphasis on my vantage point. So, so the so these are two teams you're looking at, right? Seattle, as of right now, we're looking at this. He's in a dogfight with the Panthers right now. So Seattle, next few games, they're gonna be going against 49ers, Chiefs, which could be losses. Jets could be a loss. Should probably win to the Rams at that point. So they can literally lose their next 4 games. And Kenneth Walker is kind of hurt, and that's kind of why they're struggling right now. But they could, you know what I'm saying? And they could win some of these games. They're a good football team. So really, really what you're looking at this point, especially if Seattle lose to Carolina, you're really looking at Seattle, laying the egg. You're looking at these two teams that drew, which really hurt because one of them could have been 7-6 and 1 game away from you. You beat both these teams, which obviously you got a head-to-head tiebreaker, but I'm not sure if that's the first form of tiebreaker, right? But you're looking at the Commanders, right? I think they got the week off, but then they come back and play the Giants again Sunday night, which should be a good one. They had an epic game, good game. They play the 49ers, could be a loss. Play the Browns. They lost to the Bengals today. Play the Cowboys. So, if you're looking at them, if you get them to lose 2 more games and you went out, then, if it's a head-to-head tiebreaker, cool. They could win 3. They could lose 3. That put you in a better position. Then you go to the Giants. Excuse me. Then you go to the Giants, right? You say, well, what they got left? The Commanders, somebody got to lose. I don't think they draw twice. Then you say the Vikings, at the Vikings, maybe lost. Colts, either way. And the Eagles. They lost the Eagles today. So right now they're at, I think, 7-5. So if they can get in there and lose, at least two more, hopefully they lose 3. You got the tiebreaker. Cool. So that very well can happen. So really you're looking at, obviously you have to handle your business as the Lions. And you're looking at what Seattle can do, which they hold the head-to-head tiebreaker over us, if that's the first form of tiebreaker, which it always don't happen that way. But yeah, can they, Seattle, and you're looking at, the Commanders and Giants. I don't think the Cowboys is going to have a slide. The Eagles is probably going to run away with this. Minnesota's running away with it. San Francisco right there with them. So obviously they can slip. They beating crap out of Tampa Bay right now. But you're looking at the Seahawks and you're looking at the Commanders and the Giants. So 2 teams you beat, 1 team you didn't in the Seahawks. So that's pretty much the race right then and there. That's the race. So at the end of the day, you got to handle your business. The Lions got the Jets, Panthers, at the Jets, at the Panthers. And then I believe they end off at the home against Chicago, home against Chicago, home against at Green Bay. So 3 of the last 4, you on the road. And, the Jets going back to MetLife, it's going to be a tough one Sunday. Carolina, 24th. We lost there last time. It's going to be a tough one. Chicago, division game's tough. And then going to Green Bay. So many demons that need to be exercised going to Green Bay that we have so many failures at the end of the season there. So, Um, so yeah, I mean that's the picture. Starting 1-6 is no team that's according to Fox this past game with the Vikings, no team that started off 1-6 that made the playoffs. They in a way they can make history, but kind of seem more than unlikely. A lot got to happen, but the teams that's in front of you, um, the Skins is hot, and the Seahawks kind of cooling off to some injuries, and then the Giants cooling off due to some injuries. You know, so that's playoff picture. You want to be hopeful. You want to be hopeful that they can get in, and you get in the playoffs. Anything can happen. But that atrocious loss cost them. It'd be a lesson learned. Would it be a lot of expectations next season? Now you got a target in your back. You're not sneaking up on nobody. That's a whole different, form of, competition. But you welcome that. And you expect Brad Holmes to get in there and upgrade. That's what you expect him to get in there and do is upgrade. And Dan Campbell had these guys ready, for what's coming. So, I mean, we have to wait and see, but, I look forward to it, though. Meaningful games in December. It's kind of uncommon around Detroit. Um, and the fans deserve this, and good for them players for, continuing to, for continuing to, believe and buy into Dan Campbell and not, you know, waver when they could have wavered, listen to the media and say it's falling apart, and they weathered the storm, and that's what championship teams do. They weather storms, they overcome, especially in a game of injuries like the NFL. It's always got to be next man mentality, or next man up mentality for successful and championship teams. You know, that's what it is. So I mean, obviously it's a push, and the Jets is a damn good football team. Quarterback Mike White, who playing well right now. Defense, who've been hot all year. It's gonna be a difficult game. Very difficult game. The Panthers, we got some exercise, some demons going to Carolina. They've been too kind to us. They got a really good defense. They've been playing some competitive games, and then it makes it for their division as well. So it ain't easy. Then you end off Chicago and Green Bay. So Justin Fields may be injured. Or I'm gonna say he may not play. It might shut him down trying to get draft position. Green Bay might shut down, get draft position. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.